Come with me. This camp is one of the places we use for crafting supplies. You can always return here for a break, too. Give me a hand with the preparation. These techniques will benefit you. No problem then. I imagine you've got plenty of questions, newcomer. By all means, ask, and I'll do my utmost to answer. This is the place where the exiles are banished. As you know, we are all sinners in the eyes of the Dragon Queen. Once you're cast out here, there's no way you can leave. So, in this boundless, barren wilderness, we can only try our best to preserve a patch of land as a temporary settlement. We've always used magic barriers to defend this floating isle from the invasion of the bewildered and chaotic turbulence. But that barrier... I sense that a formidable power has disrupted the balance of the entire space. I hope it isn't what I fear the most. You're a curious newcomer, aren't you? To put it simply, the Great Dragon Queen prefers each creature to exist in their rightful place. Humans living in the material plane ought to fix their sights on the land beneath their feet, and not pry into other realms. During my youth, my curiosity clouded my judgment, and I endeavored to discover knowledge beyond the plane. But my actions were obviously too impertinent for the Dragon Queen to ignore. And that's how I ended up here. Oh, right. It's about time we talked about this. Tell me, what happened to you?
You and Notira tell Exandra the full story about the sacrificial ritual.
So what you're saying is, you were used as a sacrifice to complete the ritual, yet somehow survived? How? How is that possible?
I'd also rather like to know what's going on.
But what is certainly clear is that your soul looks terribly damaged, like it was torn from you, alive. You can't carry, and if what you say is true, it really couldn't be any worse. Not only you, but the entire Chaos Universum may be facing annihilation. The entire Chaos Universum just felt that tremor. And coupled with the words the Unstill speak, the child of Chaos and the Unstill, their vengeance is at hand. Think of it as the root of all chaos. For a myriad of centuries after the world's creation, no one dared. Supposedly, countless dragon deities perished because of it. The dragon god was traumatized beyond compare, and world order was on the verge of collapse and ruin. But ultimately, the rebellion failed. 1,200 years ago, the Dragon Queen personally exiled the Child of Chaos and imprisoned him here. Now that the Child of Chaos has reawakened, I dare not imagine what it would do. Even with the Child of Chaos roused, the Dragon Queen's confines aren't so easily broken. Only with the help of others is it feasible. The Unstill are surely coming together, trying to find a way to free the Child of Chaos from captivity. If they succeed, they will undoubtedly attempt to start a new war and seek revenge against not just the Dragon Queen, but also the entire world. When that happens, we wretched lot banished here will be swallowed up by the tremendous chaotic turbulence. Nobody will escape from it. That's the other big question, isn't it? But perhaps in truth, all of this leads to the same final destination. Your soul was sacrificed to the Child of Chaos during the ritual, meaning that the missing... not just you. Us.
What? Are you crazy, Hexandra?
What other choice do we have? To survive, we must prevent the Unstill from freeing the Child of Chaos from captivity. And if you wish to restore your soul to wholeness, you must... We might be mere crawlers to them. But even crawlers have the right to live. Of course, the decision is yours to make.
All right, I'll join you.
I always knew you aren't the sort to stay rooted to one spot, Notira. What about you, newcomer? Ready to reclaim your soul? What about you, newcomer? Great. I knew I would, but there's still one problem at hand. If we want to stop the Unstill, we have to travel to the Unstill realm. Unfortunately, given that those Unstills have never thought us worthy of their company, they've established a magic seal to keep us out. The magic of the Unstill has always been a mystery to us, so even I am unable to comprehend it. But to my knowledge, among the exiles are those who have been in constant enmity with the Unstill. They possessed a heightened understanding of the archaic powers the Unstill wield. Looks like we have to visit Fogtown. I'll go with you too. In that precious instant, exiled between life and death, I saw so much more. Shall spare no effort. Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Great.
This power
without doubt, is exactly the same as I felt. I already know of your intent, rebels. Come to me. I am Isitarian, once a priest in the service to the Mother of Dragons. I shall guide you on your way. Indeed. The child of chaos has already arisen, and if we don't intervene now, we may not have another chance. I don't want to put the Dragon Queen's snout out of joint either. Like their master, the Unstill have gained the ability to wield Inquietum through evil rituals. Similarly, the magic seal you mentioned is also created using the power of chaos. Dispelling the highly concentrated chaotic energy will require the collective effort of many powerful, level-headed souls.
What's that supposed to mean?
I understand now. So, relying solely on our own strength won't suffice. We must seek the aid of others.
Powerful, level-headed souls? Who besides us would be willing to do something so ludicrous?
The exiles usually tend to keep to themselves, but there are two exceptions. Forbrit the dwarf, and Gulal the troll. They are... As Isitarian said, we need companions with formidable strength and indomitable willpower. In spite of his quirks, Forbit the dwarf was once the most renowned blacksmith in northern Adenthia. If we are to overcome the Unstill, we need his strength and skill. Gulal is a troll hailing from the ancient snow-laden mount of Sylvania. They once considered him their mightiest channeler. If we're to push on, we need his magic and his ability to commune with the other world. As far as I know, Forbrit often hangs around the graveyard at the Faithless Ruins, whereas Gulal is accustomed to staying inside at the Harkening Circle. All right, this is of utmost urgency. We need to find both of them quickly.
It seems you've already got a handle on what needs to be done. If there's anyone capable of changing all this now, I think it might... Perhaps I'm wrong, or even delusional, but I'm sensing the child of chaos aura emanating from you. Perhaps this is the crucial breakthrough we've been after. Go now, rebels. I shall be watching you march to the finale.
In that precious instant...
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
Hey, hey! You! You there! Can you lend a hand? Whoa! Exandra and Notira just in time! I'm trapped in this blasted contraption!
Watch out for those things on the ground. They'll hinder our movements.
trying to hide.
Goodness, that was a big help. You don't look familiar. Are you new here? I was just in the middle of a little excavation. Oh, look! A charred sword hill. Isn't this a startling stone? I wonder what kind of things I know, rookie. Well, this place was probably a graveyard thousands of years ago. Beings in the Chaos Universum have no way to perish. So, the exiles buried their important objects here to serve as a memorial. That means this graveyard is a great big treasure trove. All kinds of higgledy-piggledy bits and bobs can be found here. Just don't tell anybody. I like this, rookie. You really get me. I can tell. Everybody's frightened since the tremors. But what's the use of worrying? Might as well seize this fine opportunity to score some more treasure! So, if Exandra and Otira are both standing here, that means the thing called Child of Chaos is actually awakened, right? What's that? Is something wrong with my ears? Did you just say you're going to stop the Child of Chaos? That single soul entity that dared to challenge the Dragon Queen, killed countless dragon entities, and nearly destroyed the world? Do you know? Do you have even the slightest idea how long I have awaited this day?
He really is a lunatic.
Can you blame me? Day in, day out, loitering around, just waiting to become a bewildered. Who wants such a life? If there truly comes such a day when I can return to the material plane, I'm afraid that's my only chance. Anywho, before that, I need a favor from you. Nah, I'm just being honest. This has been my hope for years. I've been marooned here for all these years, collecting so much treasure. But there's just one thing I've never been able to get. You see this graveyard? Learned folks back in the day called this the Faithless Ruins. And this land originally had a master. Listen closely. Do you hear the sound of her sleeping? As you can see, the true master of this ruin has been sleeping there for centuries. The malign yet magnificent Black Dragon. And even if this place is full of rare and amusing items, it pales in comparison to a genuine dragon scale. To obtain her dragon scales requires immense courage and a deft pair of hands. Exactly! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity! How many folks can say they've rubbed shoulders with a real dragon? Consider it a compulsory audition before you face the Child of Chaos. If you can't even handle a dragon, how could you How about it, rookie? Will you grant me this one wee wish? I promise, if you help me get my hands on those scales, I'll head out with you.
The black dragon before you is slumbering, silently, as though oblivious to everything around it.
trying to hide.
Great.
How about it, rookie? I knew I could count on you! As you can see, the Black Dragon slumbers at the graveyard's edge. Get in close. Just mind you don't rouse her! Obviously, I don't need to tell you that, eh? Ah, how'd it go? Did you get— Oh, you're asking me? Don't be fooled by my appearance. Back in the day, I was the most gifted blacksmith in the Northland of Adenthia. Even human emperors sought my craftsmanship for his armor. Well, but you know, when someone reaches a certain level of success, they'll always desire more. I forged armor for generals and emperors that could withstand any weapon, but it still wasn't enough. And clearly, stuff of the material plane could no longer satisfy me. You can probably already guess what happened next. Oh my, enough of this! Don't forget the dragon scales! Aha! You really did it! Come on now, gimme, gimme! These precious beauties are said to do wonders in armor forging! Just wait till I get back to the Northlands with this beaut. I'll give those mediocre dwarves a run for their money!
So you seriously believe that we could make it back to the material plane alive?
Absolutely! Why fight if death's a foregone conclusion?
A positive attitude. Perhaps that's exactly what we need.
All right, I'm a member of your team now. I'm coming with you. Oh, by the way, you've done me a tremendous favor, so I must give you a little something in return. Here, take this. Hey now, I already told you that I'm a blacksmith, no? Here!
Look, that's the one.
But something about him doesn't seem right.
It's over. It's all over. It's over. Everything is lost now. There's no help. No. Everything is pointless now. The Hearkening Altar has been ruined. Everything I've waited for, everything I've wanted, they're all lost now. Besides which, the Child of Chaos is now awakened. None of us can escape now. That's it. It's all over.
So you know all about it? About the Unstill and the Child of Chaos?
I can hear the voices. The voices of the bewildered and the unstill. The voices within the plane. They can only be heard here. This must be the newcomer. Your voice is not intact. I can hear it. Something has stripped apart a— Did you spy on the Hearkening Altar behind me? It is the sole link between the Chaos Universum and the world of order. This is why I wait here each and every day. There's someone very important to me. I want to hear her voice just one last time. No matter— But now, thanks to that blow it just took, the Hearkening Altar has ceased functioning. My final glimmer of hope has dry. Do you mean to say you want to try reactivating the Hearkening Altar? No, that's impossible. It holds potent planar magic that is far beyond the realms of any being's control. Still, if you want to try, I'll not stop you. Just be sure not to expect too much.
You place your hand atop the Hearkening Altar. Suddenly, countless voices flood in your ears as a mysterious power surges from the device before you, resonating with something in your body.
What? You actually did it? No! Watch out!
Let's get to it!
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
What a shock. Huh? Something just fell from the Hearkening Altar. Hold on a moment. Is that a dice? That seems to be the legendary dice that summons souls. Why not give it a go? Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh no, sadly not. Nevertheless, you've given me hope, newcomer. You are aware that not everyone can summon heroic souls to fight for them, yes? I still have no idea how you do it, but you're obviously imbued with a peculiar, special power of sorts. And if I stick with you, there may come a day you'll summon the one I have awaited to be by my side. I will accompany you and join your fight, newcomer. Then, to thank you again for all that you've done for me,
Yet,
I feel a welcome gift is in order. This is the Otherworld Horn, the most indispensable treasure I have ever owned as a channeler. It can summon much-needed aid from other planes. While its power is not comparable to evocation dice, it possesses its own special power. And now, it is clearly of far greater use in your hands than in mine. Please, take it.
Great. Our team is complete. It's time to shatter the Unstill's seal.
I will never, ever let the forest down.